The drummer only uses brushes tonight. No sticks, no loud attack. The sax follows his silver lead and never looks back. The Rhodes plays with felt hammers. The bass plucks with a whisper glove. The whole band is tiptoeing through the ruins of so soft the mic almost sleeps. My lips barely touch the air. The drummer nods, the brushes swirl, and the night becomes a prayer. The drummer only uses brushes tonight. The sax is barely there. We're all afraid of waking something, so we tiptoe everywhere. The kick drum wears a blanket. The hi-hat holds its breath. The drummer only uses brushes tonight. The sax is barely there. We're all afraid of waking something, so we tiptoe everywhere. Sax makes no sound at the end, and the drums stop first and recommend. The saxophonist is also in love with someone gone. I see it in his breath. He plays a phrase that sounds like her name and leans into the death. The Rhodes consoles him like a mother. The bass walks by his side. I catch his eye between the notes, and we both know we've lied. He took a solo just for her, and one just for my ghost. The band played on the two of us, loving what we've lost the most. The saxophonist is also in love with someone gone. We're two of a kind tonight. He blows his grief, I sing my own, under the same dim light. The brushes tap our heartbeat, the drums know both our names. The saxophonist is also in love with someone gone. We're two of a kind tonight. He blows his grief, I sing my own, under the same dim light. Saxophonist gone, love. He plays a final shared note, then we both bow to the same remote. There's a moment after midnight where the clock forgets to move, where the world feels slightly altered, like it's slipping out of you. Every sound becomes a shadow, every light a softer hue, and the night begins to stretch like it doesn't want to lose you. When the night forgets to end, we don't have to pretend, we just stay in the glow of a truth we don't show. No tomorrow, no past, just a feeling that lasts. In the dark we suspend. When the night forgets to end. like it's searching for a place. Every note just keeps on drifting without needing time or space. You and I just sit inside it. Let it carry what we feel. There's no pressure to define it. There's no need to make it real. Even breathing feels much slower, like it's learning how to wait for a moment that won't break us, or a feeling we can't stay. If the morning never finds us, would we finally understand? Or just stay inside the quiet with your shadow in my hand? To enter, would it take this all away, or just show us what we're hiding in the softness of the gray? Stay with me. Don't pretend. Let the night never under soft neon, we don't rush. Every look says more than touch. Time slows down between our breaths. Nothing here remembers death. Stay with me under soft neon, where the night feels halfway gone. No bright truths, no straight lines, just jazz and borrowed time. Baseline walks beside my doubt. Rhodes don't ask what I'm about. Sex cries low, then If love hides, it hides right here in the glow that feels sincere under soft neon, where the night feels halfway gone. No bright truths, no straight lines, just jazz and borrowed time. When the signs all fade to blue, I'll still see myself in you. There's a silence after music that feels louder than the sound, like the echo keeps on moving even when it's not around. Every note leaves something behind it in the space it used to fill, like a shadow made of memory that refuses to be still. After the last note falls, something still remains, not in sound or form, but in quiet traces. We don't hear it now, but we feel it all in the space that stays after the last note falls. Psyche is dissolving into air, but the shape of what it carried still is lingering somewhere. I don't try to hold the ending, I just let it softly be. There's a peace inside the fading that feels almost like release. Even you feel like a melody that I can't replay again, but I hear you in the silence like a soft unspoken friend. If I chase it, it will vanish. If I stay, it might remain. So I sit inside the quiet, let it wash me like the rain. If I fill this space with noise, would it take away the ache, or just bury something fragile that was never meant to break? After everything is gone, something still goes on. In the hush, in the fall. every truth we never shared. Feel safe here on the ground. We don't speak it out loud, but the rhythm understands. Every scar, every hope, resting in the band. Jazz knows our secrets tonight. Every lie, every ache, it wraps them up in velvet tones, so our hearts don't break. No judgment, no disguise, just feelings raw and true. Jazz knows our secrets, love, and now I do too. Your reflection in the glass looks softer than before. Saxophone leans into us like it's heard this all before. We don't need to fix the past or explain the pain. Let the groove hold everything. We don't need to name. Jazz knows our secrets tonight. Every lie, every ache, it wraps them up in velvet tones, so our hearts don't break. No judgment, no disguise, just feelings raw and true. Jazz knows our secrets, love, and now I do too. Let tonight be enough. We were honest in the groove. We were soft, not tough. Jazz knows our secrets tonight. Till the final chord fades out, I'll keep this truth inside my chest, even without a doubt. Last chord, to be. The baseline walks through corridors of dust, a slow and steady trust in rust. There are doors I've never opened, never will. A threshold standing perfectly still. The sax calls out to echoes in the dark, a question without mark, a half-lit spark. Some spaces are not meant to be explored. The silence we can afford to break with words. I've learned to let the shadows hold their ground. The peace I finally found in that unbound. voice of the unseen, a quiet in between, or might have been. What if light would only break what's whole? What if darkness has a soul? I let the rooms remain unlit and find that I am infinite in it. The weight is mine, I wear it well, a story only I can tell. Unlit rooms, a quiet grace, I carry them from place to place. You don't stay in obvious ways, you just settle in the air, like a scent I can't quite place, but I know that you were there. Every movement leaves a trace in the corners of the room, like a shadow made of softness that refuses to resume. The way you linger softly, never asking me to stay. Still I feel you in the silence, long after you fade away. Not a touch, not a sound, still you're everywhere I turn. In the quiet you return. The way you linger softly. Saxon leans into memory like it knows what I can't lose. Every note a gentle echo of a feeling I won't choose. There's a comfort in the fading, in the way it doesn't break, just dissolves into the moment like a breath I couldn't take. Even time begins to soften, every second bending slow, like it understands the beauty of a thing that won't let go. If I tried to clear the space now, would it finally disappear, or just come back even softer in a way I still can hear? Maybe some things aren't meant to leave, they just change change the way they stay, turning into quiet versions of the words we couldn't say. Softly you remain in the echo of my name. Smoky lounge in amber lighting, soft piano on the stage, every chord a quiet secret, turning slowly through the haze. Lonely glasses on the tables, shadows dancing on the wall, while the sax begins to whisper stories lovers never call. Smoky lounge reverie tonight, dreams dissolving in the light, every note begins to flow where the silent heartbeats go. Baseline walking through the rhythm like a slow and steady tide, every melody is drifting through the places we can't hide. Midnight laughter fades to silence as the final chords appear, and the music keeps on breathing, something only hearts can hear. Maybe love was just a feeling floating softly through the air, like the echo of a love song that we never got to share. in the quiet it has made. Amber rain drips slow along the glass, marking time like footprints as they pass. Your hand rests softly where my heartbeat hides, tracing the quiet rhythm of the tides. The roads glows warm like embers in the dark, each chord a fading whisper, soft and stark. You breathe a melody against my ear and turn the night into something sincere. Whispers under amber rain, calling out my name again, wrapped in tones that dull the pain. You hold me where the shadows wane. If the storm outside decides to stay, let it hum our secrets through the gray. We belong to this quiet drift, a moment too tender to resist. Your warmth dissolves the echo of the chill, a gentle promise hanging effortless and still. The world outside keeps moving without care, but here the rain just softens into prayer. Whispers under calling out my name again. Keep me in your arms where moments rain, and let this slow night rearrange all the fears I can't explain. Where I learned to live without. The Rhodes is glowing like a coal. The bass slides slow into my soul. The sax is taking a slow toll. The brush drums make the darkness whole. The reverb holds the empty bowl. The tremolo shakes, loses control. The warmth is where I let you go. The bass slides out and I am slow. I didn't know that warmth could feel like something sharp and something real. The bass walked up the fifth and kneel. The sax played notes that wouldn't heal. The Rhodes just flickered, then congealed. The brush drums softened to a seal. The warmth before the bass revealed that sliding out is the only deal. The warmth before the bass slides out. The Rhodes decays, the sax has doubt. The brush drums whisper, let it sprout. The reverb builds a broken route. The tremolo shakes, the tremolo pouts. The warmth before the bass slides out. I hold it close, I hold it stout. The bass slides out and I'm without. I asked the warmth to stay a while. It said, I'm just a broken smile. The bass slid down another mile. The sax played something like a trial. The Rhodes was quiet and hostile. The brush drums built a fragile pile of every word that I'd compiled. The warmth said, child, I'm just a style. The bass slides out so slow and sweet, like honey dripping off a sheet. The sax plays chords that taste of meat. The Rhodes is bitter, incomplete. The brush drums stumble, then retreat. The reverb swallows every beat. The warmth before the bass's feet is where I finally feel the heat. The warmth before the bass slides out. The Rhodes decays, the sax has doubt. The brush drums whisper, let it sprout. The reverb builds a broken route. The tremolo shakes, the tremolo pouts. The warmth before the bass slides out. I hold it close, I hold it stout. The bass slides out and I'm without. What if the warmth is just the skin of every note that wears me thin? What if the bass slides out to win the only game I'm buried in? Then let the warmth begin. Let the bass slide out, let it spin. The warmth before a violin that plays the ghost of what has been. The warmth before the bass slides out. The Rhodes decays, the sax has doubt. The brush drums whisper, let it sprout. The reverb builds a broken route. The tremolo shakes the tracing where the night begins. Your voice is a breeze against my ear, a quiet promise drawing near. The roads glows warm in amber haze, a tender pulse through drifting days. Your fingers skim my quiet doubt, melt the noise that crowds me out. Soft candle reverie, drifting endlessly, pulling us into a gentle plea. Hold me through this fragile memory, where hearts beat slow in harmony. If the night breaks into two, no, I'll follow where you move. Every breath you give to me becomes another reverie. The sax sighs low like it understands, breathing warmth into my hands. A moment wrapped in velvet tone, reminding me I'm not alone. Soft candle drifting endlessly, pulling us into a gentle plea. Stay until we blur the scenery, and let the night rewrite what's left of me. The piano player only knows sad keys now. He lost the major ones. The sax plays a comforting harmony for the things that can't be done. The bass walks in the minor too, the brushes have a weep. The band has shifted to the left, where the grief is cheap and deep. I asked him once to play a happy song. He looked at me and tried. His fingers found the wrong progression, and then he broke down and cried. drummer lost the major beat. The bass has minor The rain check in my pocket is for a night we never had. The sax plays that melody softly, the one that makes me glad. The doorman said come anytime. The band plays twice a week. I've been saving this small paper for the moment when you speak. The rain outside is falling now. It matches the check's fine print. I trace the ink with my thumb and wait for the clouds to stint. The rain check in my pocket, the sax knows it's still good. Some nights are just postponed, my love, not lost, just misunderstood. The Rhodes plays a weather report. The bass walks through the flood. The rain check in my pocket, the sax knows it's still good. Some nights are just postponed, my love, clouds away, and I keep waiting for the day. Is leaning past its time. Morning waits outside the door. Your eyes ask a quiet question that we've both asked before. Every sound is holding back, like it knows we're almost gone. Still the rhythm pulls us closer, asking for one more song. One more song before morning, before the light tells the truth. Let the bass hold every feeling we don't wanna lose. No tomorrow, no warning, just this groove to lean upon. One more song before morning, before the night is gone. Glass is empty, heart still full. Smoke is hanging low and slow. Your fingers trace the edge of time, afraid to let it go. Jazz keeps whispering our names, like it wants us to stay, even if we know too well this moment hasn't ended. One more song before morning, before the light tells the truth. Let the bass hold every feeling we don't wanna lose. No tomorrow, no warning, just this groove to lean upon. One more song before morning, before the night is gone. If the dawn Your shadow leans into mine like it's crossing time. Every breath feels slow and true. Every sound leads back to you. Stay right here, don't speak too loud. Let the silence wrap around. If the night begins to fall, let it fall. Stay a little closer still. No need strength, just feel. In this quiet, gentle tone, we're alone. Low bass breathing underneath, brush drums counting quietly. Your eyes soften when I sing, like you know everything. Time forgets its name, feels the same. Stay right here, don't speak too loud. Let the silence wrap around. If the night begins to fall, let it fall. Stay a little closer still. No need strength, just feel. In this quiet, gentle tone, we're alone. No need to explain, no need to change. If the morning breaks the spell, let it tell. Stay inside this sound, where soft hearts settle down. Under lights so dim and low, let me go slow. Hush now. Stay somehow. Soft focus, memory, memory. Every frame still leads to you, like an old song played too low. Still says more than we both know. Let me stay inside this scene, where nothing's sharp, nothing's mean, just bass and breath and reverie in soft focus memory. Sax drifts through another year. Roads glow warm, then disappear. Your name hums inside the room, like perfume after you leave too soon. Street lights through the rain tonight look like your cigarette glow. I count them one by one and wonder where you went in the snow. The taxi splashed the corner curb. I almost saw your coat, but it was just a stranger's back, and hope stuck in my throat. The jazz club's down on 52nd. The doorman knows my face. He nods and lets me slip inside to my usual lonely place. Street lights through the rain. The sax cries just the same. Every puddle holds a ghost of you. Every chord whispers your name. The road strips like the rooftop. The bass walks through the flood. Street lights through the rain. The sax cries just the same. Every puddle holds a ghost of you. Every chord whispers your name. Street lights, rain. The last glow fades, and the sax plays on without you. Low ceiling, warmest days. Slow heat fills the space. Bass moves deep, holds us still, bending time to will. Rhodes leans heavy on the night. Nothing sharp, nothing bright. Sax breeze close, almost near. Says what we don't hear. Slow heat, low ceiling. Everything we're feeling doesn't need a name. Slow heat, low ceiling. Your shadow rests along the wall like it doesn't plan to fall. Every move is slightly late, but it waits. Nothing rushing, nothing loud. still warm. Still warm. Still warm. Sackfold dress, melody in blue. Every frame still leads to you, like an old song played too low. Still says more than we both know. Let me stay inside this scene, but nothing sharp, nothing's mean. Just space and breath and reverie in soft focus memory. reflections in the rain shimmer softly on the street. Every color slowly drifting with the rhythm of my feet. Late night traffic far away hums a quiet silver tone, while the sax begins to whisper like a voice I've always known. Neon reflections in the rain tonight, dancing softly in the light. Every drop becomes a sound, while the lonely night spins round. Cafe windows glowing gently through the mist of city air, and the rhythm of the evening feels like something we once shared. Passing strangers move like shadows through the glow of neon blue. Every face a quiet story, every dream a shade of you. Maybe love was just a moment, floating softly through the tune, like a whisper in the darkness underneath the silver moon. Slowly fading as the rain begins to slow, but the melody keeps drifting through the streets we used to know. The night beats in a slow waltz, a quiet rhythm, soft and full. Bass flows smooth beneath my feet, drawing calm and muted beat. Rhodes create a tender shine, painting stillness in my mind. Sax breathes low in silver streaks, speaking words I couldn't speak. My voice merges with the tone, a gentle warmth I call my own. Drums tap shyly at the air, barely there, yet always there. The city hums its lullaby underneath a deep blue sky, and I dissolve in silent light, held within the pulse of night. In the slow pulse of the night, I let go without a fight. Sax wraps tight in silver light, guiding me through quiet night. Every breath feels soft and whole, filling gaps inside my soul. Bass leans close like empathy, Rhodes responds so tenderly. I drift in warmth the night provides, letting music be my guide. Every note becomes a hand, helping me to understand. Hold me steady, gentle sound, while the world is spinning down. In this pulse I'm finally found, in the night without a crown. In the slow pulse of the night, I let go without a fight. Sax wraps tight in silver light, guiding me through quiet night. The slow pulse of the night, I let go without a fight. Sax wraps tight in silver light, guiding me through quiet night. Slow pulse fades into the dawn, but its softness lingers on. In my chest a quiet song keeps me moving, keeps me strong. space. Slow and low, no time, no space. The Rhodes is a lighthouse in reverse, sucking the light into a verse that never ends, that never lands, just floats above my tired hands. The sax is a seagull with no land, just salt and air and shifting sand. The tremolo is the way the tide pulls at the place where you used to hide, inside my chest, inside my ribs. The bass walks where the fog forbids. The brush drums are the oars of a boat that someone forgot how to keep afloat. The reverb is the only note that knows the shape of what you wrote. Fog rolling off the bass, covering every mirror's face. The Rhodes plays chords I can't retrace. The sax leaves fingerprints on space. The brush drums keep a quiet pace. Fog rolling off the bass. I finally found my hiding place inside the fog, inside the bass. I used to need the shore to see where I was going and who to be, but fog has taught me how to flow without a destination or a boat. The bass slides like a question mark that drifts alone inside the dark. The Rhodes answers with a spark that barely lands before it's stark. The sax is not a cry tonight, it's just a line of softer light that bends around the fog and lands gently on my open hands. The brush drums sound like distant rain falling on a broken chain. The bass slides lower, then again. Fog rolling off, no pain, no gain. Fog rolling off the bass, covering every mirror's face. The Rhodes plays chords I can't retrace. The sax leaves fingerprints on space. The brush drums keep a quiet pace. Fog rolling off the bass. I finally found my hiding place inside the fog, inside the bass. What if the fog is just my skin, learning to let the world not in? What if the bass slide is the thin line between where I end and begin? What if the Rhodes is a violin played by the ghost of what has been, and fog rolling off the bass is a hymn for the broken and the paper thin? Fog rolling off the bass, covering every mirror's face. The Rhodes plays chords I can't retrace. The sax leaves fingerprints on space. The brush drums keep a quiet pace. Fog rolling off the bass. I finally found my hiding place inside the fog, inside the bass. tonight. A softness pulling me toward your light. Your breath drifts slow across my shoulder blade, a gentle signal that the noise will fade. The rhythm curls around us like a mist, a tender echo from the way we kissed. Your hands speak languages I long to hear, in subtle motions only I can steer. Silk between the chords we play, wrapping us in shades of gray. Your voice a whisper drifting astray, guiding me through the quiet sway. Let every note dissolve a space between the sides we can't replace. In this low-lit velveteen embrace, we find a slower kind of grace. The sax sighs gently as we breathe in sync. Our thoughts align before we even think. Tonight the world's reduced to steady lines of whispered truths and mellow sighs, silk between the chords we play, wrapping us in shades of gray. Stay with me till the night gives way, and let the music endlessly carry us through the soft bouquet. We speak in a glossary of silences tonight, between the chords, between the breath and light. The bassline draws a line beneath the words we hide, a place where truths reside deep inside. Your fingers on the rim of a porcelain cup, the way you don't say much, but I feel it all. The sax exhales a question that hangs in the air, a syllable of care floating where the clock hands hesitate, reluctant to as if they understand the language that we use. A glance becomes a paragraph, a pause becomes a verse. The universe reversed, unrehearsed. These silences define us more than sound. A vocabulary only we have found. In the pause, in the space, there's an elegance and grace. Let the quiet spell out what we mean. The Rhodes is making notes on the margin of time, a lexicon of rhyme, subtle and sublime. The brushes trace a circle, a period, a sigh, a moment passing by, you and I. Not every truth needs a voice. Some things are clearer by choice. In the hush we are fluent. Our lexicon is truly a glossary of silences, page by page. We turn and learn. The night when bushes pass, and it feels like it knows everything I keep hidden. I exhale into its hush, letting my voice blend with the drifting air. The city sleeps in soft dim tones, wrapped in its own quiet dreams. And I wonder if the wind ever carries pieces of me somewhere they can finally rest. The night wind knows my secrets, carries them softly across empty streets. The sax breathes warm and slow, like a promise that I'm not alone. gentle and warm against the dark. The bass moves like a steady whisper, keeping me grounded as I drift. I tell the wind things I can't say aloud, trusting it not to break me. And it holds my secrets like tender shadows in the night. Slow wine, low light, velvet room. Your shadow leans into mine. Every sip pulls me deeper into this halftime night. Nothing loud, nothing sharp, only warmth between the lines. Your eyes speak in broken chords and my heart translates. Slow wine and low light, we don't need to rush tonight. Let the bass hold every truth, let the jazz decide what's right. No promises inside, just feeling soft and loose. Slow wine and low light, I'm falling into you. Lipstick marks on crystal glass, time dissolves in smoke. Your laughter barely touches sound like a private joke. If the night forgets our names, let the rhythm still remain. Every note remembers us even when we change. Slow wine and low light, we don't need to rush tonight. Let the bass hold every truth, let the jazz decide what's right. No promises inside, just feeling soft and loose. Slow wine and low light, I'm falling into you. chest. If this moment breaks at dawn, at least we felt our best. Slow wine and low light till the room begins to fade. I'll keep this groove inside my soul for every choice I make. Fade warm, fade slow, fade warm, fade slow. You light a cigarette at 3. The smoke curls like a lie. I watch it rise then disappear. The same way you said goodbye. The honesty comes after midnight, when the lipstick's almost gone. You told me truth tastes like regret. I've been sipping it so long. The ashtray holds the evidence of every word unsaid. I crush the bud, you crush my hope, and love lies in the bed. Cigarette smoke and honesty, the only friends I trust. The sax exhales like you used to, before the ash turned to dust. The Rhodes hums low and tired. The bass walks heavy too. The only friends I trust. The sax exhales like you used to, before the ash turned to dust. Smoke, honesty, the last drag, and nothing but the dark. like something I can't pack. Suitcase full of almost love, tickets stamped with quiet fear. Every mile pulls at my chest, wishing you were still right here. And on a late train home tonight, riding on a borrowed side, your name echoes in the bass as the city passes by. Every stop feels like goodbye, every note won't let me go. I'm on the late train home, my love, moving slow. Moving slow. Streetlights smear like golden rain, roads hum softly in my head. Your perfume on my jacket sleeve says the things we never said. Time feels stretched and paper thin, every memory plays low. Saxophone is crying truths I was scared to ever know. I'm on a late train home tonight, riding on a borrowed side. Your name echoes in the bass as the city passes by. Every stop feels like goodbye, every note won't let me go. I'm on a late train home, my love, moving slow. If I close my eyes just right, you're still sitting next to me, breathing soft in halftime love, lost in jazz and memory. And the morning breaks the star, and the tracks begin to fade. I'll keep you in this quiet groove where our love was gently played. I'm on a late train home, my love, moving slow. Moving slow. Train fades, these hums. Train fades, these hums. I stop looking for the words halfway through the night. Some feelings don't want language, they just want light. Every pause is saying more than my voice ever could. Jazz keeps finishing my thoughts like it always knew it would. Let the night finish the sentence, I don't need to explain. just a rhythm, just breathe. Let the night finish the sentence. Say the rest. Say. Your eyes close on the downbeat. Rhodes hums soft and low. Saxophone leans into truth. I already know. We don't need to define this. We don't need control. Some things only feel complete when they're whole. Let the night finish the sentence. I don't need to explain. Let the bass hold all the meaning. Let go of the name. No answers, no defense. Just a rhythm, just breathe. Let the night finish the sentence. Say the rest. If the morning cuts us short, let it find us free. We were honest in the sound. That's how we feel. Let the night finish the sentence till the last note fades. I'll keep this truth inside the groove for my quiet days. Final chord, night exhales. We move in circles, we don't make gravity without the flame. Every glance calls me in, like we've done this all again. Just drifting where the night allows, between your breath and now. Roads full soft like distant rain. Bass repeats a quiet pain. Saxophone bends space and time, till your silence sounds like mine. Fading neon in the night tonight, soft reflections in the light. Every melody we hear feels like someone drawing near. Closing doors along the avenue while the city settles down, but the music keeps on drifting through the quiet of the town. Taxi engine slowly humming through the calm of silver air, while the rhythm of the evening feels like something we once shared. Maybe love was just a rhythm floating softly through the song, like a gentle jazz confession that keeps drifting all night long. Fading neon slowly darkens as the morning sky turns gray, but the melody keeps living in the dreams that never stay. deeper than my thought, holding every echo I've tried to forget. spaces where sound barely exists, where the roads murmur slow and the city seems suspended in silver mist. You're the fading echo of midnight, still lingering just behind my heartbeat. Every saxon note feels like a message you left unsent, but still understood. And I drift through this hour, trying not to fall back into you. Drums brush soft around my steps, like a hand tracing circles on quiet skin. I whisper to myself to keep moving, to let the rhythm guide me out of the past. But the memories return in waves, warm, low, unavoidable. Midnight dissolves slowly, leaving me with just enough light to remind myself you were real. Quiet corners of the night, where the street lights softly glow. Every shadow slowly moving in a rhythm calm and slow. Lonely footsteps down the pavement echo through the empty air, while the sax begins to murmur stories no one else can hear. Quiet corners in the night, dreams dissolving in the light. Every note begins to flow, where the silent heartbeats go. Open windows in the distance, let the midnight music rise like a velvet wave of rhythm, floating softly through the skies. Passing trains beyond the river sing a distant, gentle tune, like a quiet jazz confession underneath the drifting moon. Maybe somewhere in the silence, love is waiting patiently, like a song that keeps returning through the night for you. Fades away, leaving only soft reflections of the dreams we couldn't stay. Tonight I wander the moonlit disturb their fragile floating calm. My voice falls warmly across the chords, blending into the soft glow of the night. And the world feels softer here, wrapped in slow melodies and forgotten dreams. In these moonlit corners of my mind, I find pieces of peace I didn't know remained. The sax moves slow and velvety, tracing shadows with tenderness, and I breathe in the quiet, letting it settle deep inside. Every note feels intentional, like it knows exactly where to land. The bass slides beneath me, a gentle anchor in the drifting. I let myself stay here where everything feels lighter. The moon fades, but the calm lingers. Midnight breathing through the window pane. City lights fall soft like rain. Your shadow leans against my mind. Unspoken words we left behind. Every note hangs in the air, like your hand was always there. Stay here in the quiet slow, where the bass hums everything we don't know. No need to speak, just let it flow. Midnight stillness, hold would hear my name, it would whisper yours the same. Stay here in the quiet slow, where the bass hums everything we don't know. No need to speak, just let it flow. Midnight stillness holding us close. When the dawn forgets this tune, I'll still be dancing in the blue. Soft hours don't ask why, moments pass us by. Your voice flows in the room like perfume. Every note feels honest here, crystal clear. Stay right here, don't question this. Let the feeling exist. Hold the night without a name. Stay the same. Stay a little closer now. No need how. In this space we don't explain what we feel. Low bass breathing far behind, brush drums losing time. Your fingers trace the air everywhere. Time lets go, moves us slow. Stay right here, don't question this. Let the feeling exist. Hold the night without a name. Stay the same. Stay a little closer now. No need how. In this space we don't explain what we feel. No answers tonight, just the light. If the silence wants to speak, let it be. Stay, don't ask why, just stay by. Under our soft and wide we reside. An answer. Surrender. silver lines along the street. Every drop becomes a rhythm with the sound of passing feet. Neon signs begin to shimmer through the mist of midnight air, while the sax begins to whisper like a voice that isn't there. In the light, every melody begins to flow where the lonely heartbeats go. Taxi headlights drifting slowly the quiet silver rain, like a memory still shining through the corners of my brain. Windows glowing high above me hold the stories of the night. Every dream another light. Maybe love was just a moment floating softly through the tune, like a quiet jazz confession underneath the fading moon. Gently falling while the music fades away, leaving only quiet echoes of the words we couldn't say. feels overgrown. Your laughter bends the air like it's always been there. Every chord pulls me near. Nothing feels unclear. Stay a little longer now. No questions, no vows. If the night wants to stay, let it play. Stay right here beside me. Nothing else to see in this slow and open space. We feel safe. Low bass humming through the room. Brush drums chasing the moon. Your hand resting close to mine. Out of time, let's go. Nice and slow. Stay a little longer now. No questions, no vows. If the night wants to stay, let it play. Stay right here beside me. Nothing else to see in this slow and open space. We feel safe. No future to defend. Just this night to spend.